Thank you for staying with us. Rebecca Shams happens to be in the studio with me now. And if you remember a few months ago, she was here and she was talking about My View Youth Film Festival. Well, we are going to tell you again what it's about, and then we're going to tell you about something very special that's happening. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Doreen. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very. Tell our viewers, please, what is My View Youth Film Festival?
Well, it is a very exciting community engagement project where we invite young people ages 10 to 24 all across Eastern Ontario to make a short film, 5 minutes or less, about something important to them. So they can celebrate something in their life, they can give some advice, which we saw this year, they can find a problem and offer a solution. Really, the sky's the limit. We just want to hear young people's voices.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Good. Giving them an opportunity to talk about something that's probably very important to them.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And someone else
exactly.
that hasn't come forward to do a film. So how many categories, what are the categories?
So we have, of course, we have a grand prize overall, and that's just the film with the top scores scored by our judges.
Yes.
And that's a huge cash prize of $1,000, sponsored by McGahey Insurance in Kemptville and Grenville Mutual Insurance. They jointly sponsor that.
Good.
And then we've got lots of other categories related to the community and related to music and related to the YMCA is one of our sponsors as well. And so they have a special award that they give out.
Yes.
And then we've got age category prizes, which Your TV gives us prizes for to give out. And so there's lots of opportunity to win. And one of the biggest things, I think, is that all the nominated films get to be shown on the big screen at the Brockville Arts Centre.
Oh, isn't that great? When is this happening?
Oh, so the awards ceremony, so the deadline has already passed. The deadline was the beginning of May. So we've got all the films, we've nominated the films for this year, and the award ceremony is Thursday, June 5th.
Okay.
7 p.m. at the Brockville Arts Centre here in Brockville. The Brockville Arts Centre and the City of Brockville's Cultural Services hosts us, and so we're so very grateful to have them host us in that gorgeous theatre. Like what a high as a young person to see your movie on that screen, with the velvet seats and the audience being full. So yeah, it's a free event. Tickets are free. We do encourage people to go onto the Brockville Arts Centre's website and get a ticket, secure a ticket. There's no cost for it. But if you don't get around to it, there's tickets just at the door. So 7 p.m. starts with a red carpet event with the media, and we have young people asking you questions. It's kind of like our version of the Oscars, except instead of asking who you're wearing, we ask what you're thinking.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So the awards ceremony, can you tell us a little bit more about how the evening will flow? You've got your red carpet, they're coming in, they're being seated. The parents have come, the grandparents have come, the aunts and uncles and the cousins, they're all there too. So what can they expect once they're seated and the lights start to dim?
Yeah. So we have a good 20-30 minutes at the beginning in the lobby of the Art Center with the red carpet, and there's some refreshments and there's mingling, and like I said, our youth interviewers want to hear from the filmmakers themselves, but they also want to hear from the filmmakers' friends and family, and sometimes we have some alumni people come up. And this year is actually very special because it's My View's 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary.
10th anniversary.
Already?
I know, and actually it's been more than 10 calendar years, but we had to take a year off because for COVID, and then a year off a little earlier. So so this is our 10th festival. So in addition to our normal prizes this year, we also have a best of the fest, we're calling it. So this is not determined by judges, this is purely determined by popular vote. So we had all of the 10 previous winners, so the 9 previous winners from the 9 previous My View festivals were up for a vote, and so the public is still voting right now. We don't know who's going to win, but that's how our ceremony will start off. On the 5th.
Exciting.
Yeah, we're going to award the Best of the Fest awards.
Heavens.
And then we'll get into watching the nominees from this year and award those awards.
So once the competition is finished with the ceremony at the Brockville Arts Centre, what happens to the videos that the youth have actually
So there's a couple
Okay.
exciting things that happen. In previous years, we always wanted, this is a community engagement project. So often we would like to follow up with the filmmakers and
Yes.
see if maybe they identified a problem in the community and a solution, and maybe we can connect them with some decision makers or a coalition that might be able to act on their ideas. So there's always that piece of it.
Good.
But recently we've also partnered with the Ontario Youth Film Festival as their
Oh.
eastern kind of section.
Yes.
So our winners and nominees get forwarded to that provincial competition, which is all across Ontario, and that happens in the fall in November.
Okay.
And they have an awards ceremony, and it's live streamed. And so last year, 2 of our films got nominated for that. So we had a little watch party up in Kemptville, and it was lots of fun. So they get another chance to win, as well as a chance to engage with the community members. And coming from the health unit, that's what I can really help with too, is to help them get their ideas into action.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bonus.
It really is.
is,
It really
yeah.
is, because we know from the evidence that young people thrive when they have their voices heard, but we also know that communities thrive when they listen to young people.
They do have some
So,
great ideas.
Yeah,
They
so
really do.
really getting involved in your community makes
Yeah.
such a difference over a spectrum of issues.
Yeah, wow. And you're celebrating the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe.
It's really hard to believe. I had
It
to track
is.
down the filmmakers that won in 2013.
That would have taken a while now. That would have taken a while. Anything else that you want our viewers to know about My View Youth Film Festival
Well,
celebration?
Yeah, I would just encourage everybody to come and watch. You don't have to know somebody that's in the festival. It's a really fun night. It's got great energy. The Brockville Art Center really knows how to put on a gala.
Yes.
And so it's just a lovely event. It's a Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Come and walk the red carpet yourself or watch people walk the red carpet. Sit down. The whole ceremony only takes about an hour from beginning to end. And it's just really refreshing, and it always has the best energy when you're there. So I would encourage you to please mark Thursday, June 5th down on your calendar and come on down to the Brockville Arts Center.
I did attend. And yes, I did
We love
attend,
having you
and
there.
it was awesome. I mean, it's so nice to see these young people be so creative. I never would have thought of that.
I know, and
growing up,
yeah.
and there they are. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in and telling us about this. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Dory.
It's our pleasure. Don't go away.